We are here, we are here, we are here. What is an amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up JAN stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action all the way to the right hand side. Looks like a bullish green candle. So the first thing we're going to grab is price action, lower lows. Price action, higher highs. Midpoint in the middle. We can clearly see market's price started off with the M pattern and pushed down. It broke, came back to a retest, and pushed down further, about 2-3 pushes down to that bottom. Market consolidated all the way to now. So price action, bullish candle. Second last candle, third last candle, fourth last candle, fifth last candle, sixth last candle is consolidations, is within each other side by side. We're waiting for that pattern to form. We can slightly see a little bit of patterns forming in that area. So because of market price is at 415, anything below this would get us near negative 23%, what I have on my support line. So we're hoping that this structure forms a W and push up. So we are looking for that first, second, third, and market push up for that fourth. Price action look like some type of retest of some kind. We'll see as we go down the market further. We may be looking for the next candle to push up further after this to engulf this previous side and close out. Also, we can see that price action is coming from a pattern. So let's draw it out what we see. Coming up in green first leg, down in red second leg, back in green third leg, market pushed down for the fourth leg. So we see that M pattern and market came back for one more retest and it pushed down. So double top and a retest, and market's at a double bottom right now. Maybe at a retest with price action candle, bullish, and also price action candle is a doji. So it's indecisive. We have to wait for the next candle to form to see if it's going to push that market up. So on the monthly time frame, we did identify price action candle with being that doji, and price action on the weekly time frame is a spike up to the high of that area of resistance. Okay, so we got to figure out what's going on, and we can see we get the side by side candles with the price action and second last candle, which shows why the monthly time frame is a doji, which is indecisive. And then when we walk down the weekly time frame, we do see a side by side candle. So price didn't go anywhere; it just ranging side by side within that area. Market spiked up, opposite, wrong color. So somewhere we're supposed to have received a green candle pushing up, red candle pushing down, green candle pushing up. But instead we got a second to last candle being a red candle. So market did something funny in this area. So what we're doing is waiting for the breakout to see if that market's going to form that overall W. So looking at this for the first leg, second leg, third leg, market push up for the fourth. And price action like some type of retest back up to that high. So we have to wait for the next candle, hopefully it's bullish, green, close out to push that market up. If not, market can form another side-by-side candle within this area here. And last but not least, we can receive a bearish candle on the closeout, which is a red candle to push that market down. Also, if that market is running to that rejection, we can see that we do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, and market's trying to figure out what it's going to do. If we receive that engulfment pattern, it can push down. And you can see that overall consolidation, huge consolidation. That's we waiting for the market to form that pattern in here. Headed down to the daily time frame. Let's see what's going on. So on the daily time frame, price action is a huge doji, look like some type of retest of some kind. So price action candle is a bullish candle. We do have an area of resistance. So what happened was, and the color's not correct, it's missing a green color here. Excuse me, it's missing a green candle here. So what we're looking at is market spiking up, coming back down, and spiking up again for the second time. So if that market doesn't break this area of resistance, market's coming down for that M pattern. And we know for sure if it breaks that midpoint of that area. So price action is a spike up to the high and a spike down to the midpoint. So it's sitting in this area right here. So we got to figure out what's going on as we walk down a time frame or as days move further. So if market is going to do push up for that W of some type, we have a first leg, and that's overall market pushing up for that second leg so far. We don't know if it's going to come back down for the third and push up for the fourth, or this may just be it. May consolidate one more time with a side candle and push up for that W formation. But whatever we want to happen, we do want the next candle to form and break out and close above the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 candle in the market. Maybe want it above the wick, or maybe the candle, depending on how the closeout looks. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame, price actions a retest again of the high, so we can see that structure forming first, second, third. Could be pushing down for the fourth. Okay, if not, that area could be respected for the first, second, third. Price action to retest at the high and the midpoint, as we discovered on the daily time frame, and the market push up for that W. And last but not least, we can receive that consolidation in that area. Headed down to the 3. Price action, second last candle, spiked up to that high. It's just at a higher level. Not too sure what it's going to do. It could be rejected and come down. Okay, or we get that side by side. So if it's consolidation, it could be consolidation within this area here. And we can see that price currently sitting on that midpoint. So next level up, it's going to be looking for the close out to the opposite side. If not, close out to the bottom side of that midpoint line. Headed down to the 2. Same as well, 3, 2, identifying the same thing. Spike up to the high. Also received a doji here. So market spiked up, came back to retest. Let's draw it out. So market spiked up, came back to retest, spiked up again, came back to retest, and price action spiked up again. So side by side within this area. So it would be spike up, retest, spike up, market works sideways. Headed down to the 1. Same as well, price action. So we have a doji. Price action is a doji. It's a weak candle. Pin up to the bottom. So price tagged that bottom 1, 2, 3 times so far. So price action is still in that midpoint. So we want to see if it's going to respect and work its way up. If not, it's going to break and work its way down to the next following level. And so we'll also be looking for break and retest after every level, if it identifies itself. Headed down to the 45 minutes, that's 3 touches to that top. Headed down to the 30. So we have a push up, market came down, and market tagged that area of resistance at this area. So it could be a pattern forming or of a breakout to the downside, upside. 15-minute price action, still trying to form something. It could be a first leg, pushing up for that second leg so far. Still having a hard time breaking that midpoint of that area of that consolidation here. So market broke. Price action is a retest. If we receive an engulfing pattern after this, market could push up for a W. Headed down to the 5. Markets look like it's working its way down to the resistance. It broke the midpoint, so market is so far working its way down to the area of support on the 5-minute time frame, and we can see the multiple tags up to the top. Overall double top, but we see a middle point that wicked to the top. So price action is breaking that midpoint, so we're looking for the break and retest as we walk down. Headed down to the 1 minute, and we decide we got a retest like with the second last candle, and price action could be the candle that's pushing the market down further. So yep, price action, second last candle. So we're looking for a huge bearish candle to push that market down. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX.